Howdy, y'all. Hey, Ghost, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is well. Hope everything is going well. That being said, today I am continuing today with Create the Endventure. I am going to work on decorating a lot of this stuff, just kind of making it a bit better looking and making it kind of fit more of the actual, like, kind of gradientized and kind of filling everything in where it needs to be. So, should be nice and simple, nice and fun. How are you doing today, Ghost? Hope you're doing well. That being said, if you guys are enjoying the content, liking always does help. Subscribing if you're new, and of course, the notification bell if you want to keep up to date. And of course, same thing on following with other platforms. That's good to hear. How's your build of Poppy's playtime going? I'm doing well, thank you. Appreciate you asking. Sorry, I'm burning up. It's hot in here. I got 2 industrial heaters in my room at this point. Well, I'm doing well. Just been working on building this whole thing right here you're looking at. Where'd that go? Of course. Yeah? What have you gotten done so far? Ow. A lot of stress. Ooh, how so? If I may inquire. The main entrance, the seating area, and the security room. So that's causing you stress? Or am I reading that wrong? Or is that you telling me how it's going on your build? I don't want to cut the chain here. So I'll just do that. And then we're just gonna go underneath. Seems to become a massive amount of work just to get done. There you go. That keeps the chains kind of flowing. Kinda. My holy darkness. Hold on a second. Let me just set up some lanterns here. Kind of make this nice, little bit more lit up from last time. Two, 1, 2. Hey, Cody. It's actually not the base, but thank you. It's actually just a farm. But thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Hopefully you're doing well. Making you look good, that's a lot to do. Yeah. I can imagine making the project you're working on a lot harder than mine. Trying to make it almost look close enough as you can to what it is. Alright, that looks good. I still got more work to do on the roofing, but I just want to get these lights down so I don't have mobs spawn while I'm busy doing work. Yeah, it's actually not the base, Cody. It's actually just the farm. But again, I thank you. By God's grace, he's made it look good. Let's see. How am I getting this across? I guess we'll just do an overhead this time. 2, I'm gonna put leaves in between these beams, but for now, it works. Yeah, I can take a break. I've been working on this off stream real quick while I was waiting for stream to start, so I need to take a break. I'll see, grab my horse. So this is just the farm. I call it the Garden of Eden. Or the GOE, so the go. But the actual base is all the way over on the other side of this dang-gum train track. Which is quite the massive size train. Which eventually I'll add a train to properly. Hey, Scar. Hopefully you're doing well. I also gotta get food anyway, so it also kind of doubles as a double-edged sword. Been running a bit low on food. So, I'm gonna go into spectator mode just for this sake. I have cheats enabled just for mods, and they cause problems. And I think it's also really good for this kind of sake. So as you can see, this is the bulwark, as it's called. I'm gonna be working on gradient everything here on the roof, the side paneling, the bottom. I'm gonna work on that today. But as you can see, there's the inside. We have a little roofed area. We got the animals in their little pen. Got an iron farm in here from Easy Villagers. We got some villagers quick setup down. Thank you, Scar. Appreciate that. That's by God's grace. Also, this is running very slow for some reason, and I gotta find out why. Why is this happening? I think it's something to do with the gear. I'll fix that in a minute. And then here's the crate workshop. It's supposed to be running a lot faster than this. For some reason, it got broken on me. And of course, we have all this going on in here. And of course, little area for work. So, nice, easy things going on here. So hopefully you like it. That's pretty much about it. There's not much else to the build. So it's very relaxed and laid back. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Also, I did not realize there was a hole in the roof. Now normally I would have jumped up here, but I was already in this, so yeah. Appreciate the kind words. Beyond that, just kind of slowly working on getting it to be looking better today. That's kind of the goal today of the majority. So wait, why are this running? What's the issue? Alright, so somehow we've run out of water. Yeah, that's not freaking surprising at all. But yet, this is running somehow. Oh, the windmill, right. The windmill's running that at the current moment. Oh, I just gotta turn this down. Thank you, Quincy. I appreciate that. It does. It's by the grace of God that I have the talent to make these things. And as Steam mentioned, yeah. This is from the Create mod, so it's a really cool thing. It works fairly well. What happened, by the way? Oh, we actually ran out. Oh, crap. How the heck did we run out? Oh, I see. It's because I haven't been over here chilling. It doesn't take... I guess it does take talent, I guess. I'm just humble. Well, I went about humble, but... I just don't see the talent. It's just took a lot of patience, to be honest. And a lot of... desiring for something to look good. I'm gonna take this hay bales. I'm gonna go turn this into some stuff. Real quickly, I'm gonna deposit these fruits. I don't need the seeds. Carrots. I think you would be able to if you gave it your best shot. Like I said, it does take a bit of patience, to be quite honest with you. I think you could do it. Alright, so I guess my next step, once I'm done upgrading, I might need to upgrade this and make it better. This thing is terrible. Oh, you're not good at focusing? I feel that. You probably need a guide, Cody. That's fair. I get that. To be honest, it has taken a lot of brain power to get this to work. This is a fully functioning, I think what you could even call this. It's basically a biomass production facility. And it has... You'd be right in saying it takes a while to get all this done. It has taken a lot of brain power, and my brain is... I remember when I got done with this was a headache to get done. But when it was done, and it was a nice build. Oh, that is true. I guess that wouldn't matter if you did play with rock. Nevertheless, I feel like you could do it if you gave it your best shot. We actually have a lot of that, so I'm not gonna let that thing take all the seeds. I gotta replant all this. This thing breaks occasionally, as you guys can notice. So I gotta fix it. I'm gonna be upgrading this to bio or to hydroponics. So this farm will be turned away, and I'll probably put all the animals over here, I think, afterwards. So that way I can reclaim this area for something else. They are. They're really fun to play with Java mods if you get the opportunity. I recommend it. This one's just called... This is called Create the Endventure. So it has like a lot of different create mods that allows you to do different wacky things like this. So if you ever get the opportunity, I definitely recommend it. Oh, no worries, Scar. I appreciate you stopping by for a little bit. If you ever come back, I'm gonna be here for a little while. So, if not, no worries. I wish you the best. I need to go grab more seeds from the other farm I have running in the background. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. Let me go grab some seeds from my other farm. I actually gotta transform into a different kind eventually, but for now it's doing its job. I gotta change these over to cornfields and stuff. Can I also use this to make biomass? I can. Alright, definitely don't need the goggles. I definitely don't need this right now. I don't need the dirt blocks. And the wood can go away for a minute until I'm back at the building spot. Yeah, it's a bit rough growing wheat. I won't lie to you. Growing wheat really sucks. And the rate at which it produces food can be... I've heard, can be a bit of a pain. So that's kind of why I like botany things. That allows you to grow things easily. But yeah, I agree. It does... It's a bit botched. But it works for this... It works for what I'm doing, so... Which I'm grateful for. Ah, not the bone. I need it back. Nice. Yeah, carrots are probably a bit easier to grow. Or potatoes, even. They're kind of similar. And they also can cook them for better food, so... But I agree. Then again, you can also make golden carrots, but... I think by the time you're making golden carrots, I might as well just go ahead and make, the other variant. gonna hope that goes on the right build. And we have plenty of seed oil, so I'm not worried about that running out. By the way, good job on the vents. How'd that go? To be honest, my favorite plant to grow... I don't really know if I have a favorite plant to grow, to be honest with you. I just grow whatever I have. Good. Are you actually able to transverse in the vents, by the way? Alright. Back up and running again. This is one of those things I have to keep maintaining, which I really hate. It's a very big maintenance farm, all things considered, which really sucks. Thought you might have him for fun. Makes sense. I respect it. Alright, let me go repair this now. Parkour! Oh, I'm hungry. Alright. Parkour! I forgot that's not a solid object. For crying out loud! Just jump on the bloody pillar. I hate myself. I don't have an easy way up to this area, as you can tell. Okay. There we go. Back up and running again. We can also get this back up to speed. I don't have my goggles. That's probably like one of the few things I hate about this. You just have to put on your goggles just to figure out what things are going on. Alright, so level 9. We can probably drop down the water. Yes, I realized that my failure to launch was a big funny. I could not jump for the life of me. There we go. Alright, that's all it's ever going to get to be, so... Level 9 is just going to have to stay. And how are my armadillo duos doing? You guys are doing scoots. 39, holy crap. Those guys have been going at it for a long while. Alright, let me go get some food. I'm actually empty out of food, man. I'm full out of food. Let's get crafty up in here. Oh, what to make, I do not know. Let's see, we can make a blueberry pie. Take one of them, make a new food. I can make a beef patty if I want a beef patty. Make a burger, make some burgers, make some bacon. Make a squid. I haven't eaten a piece of dough, huh? That's freaking sad. I'd rather make steaks, to be honest. Let's just go and do one of everything. Throw it all in the oven. Well, 1,000 years later, it's gonna take a while. Haven't eaten a piece of bacon yet, so... Can't eat a piece of bacon right now. Let's see, we can make a bacon sandwich. We could make bacon sandwiches. Pretty good meal. I don't know if that's what I want to make yet or not, though. Does sound interesting. How have you been, Cody, by the way? You doing okay? Yep. Finally full on arrows. Good. Anything interesting going on for you in your life at the moment? I've been good. Went to the doctor today. Got to readjust my pills and stuff, which was good. Happy to get them readjusted. Hopefully they work this time around. Being on ADHD meds is fun, so... Trying to figure out what works. What does chicken make? We can make chicken sandwiches. Like, I think I'm gonna go with the bacon sandwiches. Nothing really interesting going on for you. Well, fair enough. At least give you credit for your honesty. Is there anything I can make with the soup? Show recipes. Well, let's see. We can make... I'm not making cabbage rolls. I can make beef stew. That could go hard. I can make dumplings. Jake's chicken. So raw cutlets or raw something. Some dough. And cabbage and onions. Let's see. So we'll take about 20. Cabbage. I cooked all the chicken already. Fudge. Oh, okay, so I have chicken in here. We'll take 20 chicken cutlets. Throw my beef in there. They're basically an Asian dish. And they're kind of like a unfried version with cabbage wrapped around instead of like the battered of egg roll. They're kind of like that in real life. Really good. I'm not exactly sure how many people would have them. I don't really prefer them, to be honest. But they are an option for any. I don't think this is the right dough. It's not the right dough. Fudge. Yeah. So, fairly simple recipe. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna need one more of each thing. One more chicken, one more onion, one more cabbage, and that's it. I'm gonna split this down the middle, get double the speed. Alright, those will work on themselves. What can I make with lamb chop? I can make a burger. I've already had burgers though, so I'm good. I don't know what I can make with lamb. Can make barbecue on a stick. On a stick. Or I can make mutton wraps later. Or I can make a mutton sandwich if I had toast. Or bread, for that matter. I just don't have the cooked egg. I can also make roasted mustard chops. And shepherd's pie. Later, perhaps. But yeah. Oh. It ran out of wood. Here, just have this. Well, no, I don't want to waste that. Oh, charcoal! Now that I have an infinite supply of it. I have an infinite supply of charcoal now because of the farm. There you go, lad. So these are my healing food. This is my eat food. This is pretty much like a steak, and this is like a better steak. For the most part. I guess I can take out my bowls and just throw them in there for now. For a later time, perhaps. This is probably like one of the biggest things about cooking that really sucks. You're just sitting here like waiting half the time. You're just like twiddling your thumbs. Hey Jay, good to see you, my man. How you doing? How's college treating you today? Alright, I now have food. Including this blueberry pie, which makes me go fast. Chilling, man. Chilling. Went to the doctor today to deal with some medication adjustments. Went well, so all things considered. Oh, really? So they actually add the Easter eggs from the game. That's cool. Like, I guess I should while everyone's here. Let's see if I can actually complete this quest finally. I've been waiting to complete this because things are slow. Ah! It's not there yet. Wait, where'd the horse go? You're super sleepy? That's fair. Crikey. I eventually gotta harvest leaves from that tree, so I'm waiting. I'll come back and deal with that later. when I'm done building this next section. By the way, I hate to ask you, Jay, but what happened to the buy me a coffee thing? Did everything go well for you on that, or was it harder? Was it hard to access? Just want to make sure everything wasn't problematic for you. And obviously, if you're not able to, I get it. That looks good. This place looks so nice so far. Helped a lot. Nice. So I think once I'm done with the decorating in this area, I might have to real quickly change tactics and work on doing something real quick, which is making a bone meal farm out of this place, because I'm really getting like a lot of excess seeds and stuff. So I might need to consider adjusting tactics for a little bit, just so I can get rid of all this excess stuff, like seeds and stuff. It's getting a bit problematic here in the side of the front. Alright, how do I get across this without causing problems? I guess like that. No worries, man. I was just wondering. You're good. I don't want to hurt your time in college. I was just wondering how that was going to make sure there wasn't any issues on your side. I'm not worried about it in the slightest. Just to make sure you're okay. I'm just going to cover this, honestly. Seems weird, but I think I should just cover it. Makes sense. Let's see. So this is where things are getting a little tricky, because now I got to go over the chain link just to get this thing out of the way. No worries. I'm not in a rush, man. You're no worries, brother. Alright, I think I'm going to extend that side first, and I'll come back to this, because I got to figure out how to get that done right. And this is not the way to do it. Brother. Crikey. So, currently only Minecraft just because I can't think of what to play right now, and this is what God wants me to play, so I'm just staying on it. For now. But as soon as I get something different, I probably will hop on it whenever God says so, or when I beat this. I've actually been enjoying myself on Minecraft as well. It's been nice. It's very relaxing and laid back, so I'm not having to do anything crazy. Not that I do anything crazy on stream anyway. Shoot. Shoot away, man. I ain't going nowhere. Let's see. Looks good. I'm just gonna extend this into this, and then I think that'll be good. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, this can probably... Yeah, it can stand out. It's not really a paid thing, and I don't want you to waste your money. I don't know if I'll ever play it again. That's my problem with that question. Or that's the issue with the question, is I don't know if and when I will play it again. So it's not really a sense of money, it's just a sense of God. So I can't really tell you if I ever would. And if I did, I wouldn't know when. But if and when I do, I will obviously let you know. If I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm sorry to disappoint. Wait, that's off. So I would tell you, don't waste your money on that. Just so that way you're not wasting your money on something I might not do. Anytime soon, that is. Alright, this is where it gets a little tricky. I think basically I just kind of just go under. Just to keep the look about it, right? That looks good. It's mostly because of these chains that really causes issues, because I have to leave the chains accessible. Like this kind of thing. It doesn't look perfect, but it looks good enough. And keeps it kind of roofed. Alright, this area. This one's a bit rougher, because I got a lot of work to do to extend it to each area. Thank you, reach round. You were so helpful. We're gonna make this almost as painless as can be. I don't like that. Ow. That looks good. Yeah, I like that idea. Kind of give it like that Asian look to it almost. Not that that's what I'm going for, but looks good. Ooh. Do I want it to extend like that? I think I do because of those redstone components I have to. Woo! That part's gonna be harder. Goes there, that goes there. I think it has to come up, to be honest. I think it needs to come up. Most unfortunately. Okay. So far in my like on stream or in like my entire like gaming history, which includes prior to streaming, that would be my question first, Ghost. Streaming wise, which one have I enjoyed myself the most with? That's a hard question, to be honest. I don't know. It's hard to say I have one favorite because with the way that games work, there's just so much out there that I like so many different things about video gaming that I just can't select one when it comes to what I've streamed. Yeah, it's a really hard question. Even though most people usually have an answer for this pretty easily. I don't know if I have an answer for that, to be honest with you, Ghost. I want to. But I'm having trouble coming up with one that's, I think, feasible. Because everything I've played has been so fun in their own ways. Like, I did love Far Cry when I did the Far Cry series. I enjoyed when I did the Assassin's Creed series. I don't know, I've always enjoyed just everything I've played so far. So, I don't... I wish I had an answer, but I don't think I do, just for the sake of it, because I've just enjoyed so much. I've just enjoyed hanging out with everybody, so that's been really cool. So... Probably my Sly Coopers and Ratchet and Clanks. I love playing those. So when I got to play them on stream, I thought it was really fun. On both occasions, so... I had a good time on both occasions. That'd probably be my favorite so far I've had. If I'm gonna just be completely honest. Hey, caramba. Yeah, it was really fun playing Ratchet and Clank and Sly Coopers. So I gotta probably put that somewhere up in the list. Beyond that, I don't know what else would be up there, but that's definitely way up there. So the only thing I would say I enjoyed was probably the Far Cries and Assassin's Creeds I was doing as well. Those were a really enjoyable time as well. I love the way that game is so just chaotic. Well, one's chaotic, one's calculated. And I like Assassin's Creed for its calculatable style. And I also like Far Cry for just its chaotic sense of just being just complete and utter nonsense half the time. I would have to pick two games. What would those two be? Ah. Mm. Oh, here come the husks. Fortunately for them, I have no business with them. This actually doesn't have to be that high, but I'm gonna make it even, so. Ah, I didn't want that there. Oh, I can't put that there because of the way the chain is. Ah! Suffering succotash. Alright, hold on. Oh, that sucks. Five Nights at Freddy's, Security Breach, and Poppy Playtime. Yeah, those are really fun. Are those like just in your playing time, or are you talking about that as well with your or have you streamed those? Because those are really fun, I won't lie to you. They're really fun puzzles and, well, enjoyable time. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm fairly sure they're similar though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's kind of similar. It's not like the other Five Nights at Freddy's. Or Five Nights at Freddy's. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason, I've unironically made like an Asian dojo somehow. In some way, shape, or form. On accident. You would love to see me play Security Breach? Is that what you're trying to say? What am I doing? Maybe one day. I haven't even played Poppy Playtime on stream, to be honest with everybody. So, but maybe one day I would try and play those type of games. Maybe it's like a Halloween thing or something. Like this Halloween, I think I did. Did I do anything this Halloween? No, I had my teeth out. But the Halloween before, I had done Little Nightmares, I think. So maybe whenever the 5th one comes out, maybe I'll do all 5 in one go. Because they're really, really fun. I did like the puzzles, and the chases were kind of goofy. So. Though they were hard sometimes to do because of like the mechanics of the game or something. But they were fun. And then with Security Breach, it wouldn't be too bad. I think I've seen people play it. It didn't look too bad. Something I just keep in the back of my mind is that the devs will always give you time to escape the monsters as long as you're patient. So, as long as you keep that like in your mind, you can normally get away from every monster without being too scared because they always give you time. It's rare devs will ever not give you time. Yeah. Nice. Sorry, guys. Oof. Been an early day with the doctor visit, so still kind of recuperating. Well, not really recuperating, but still trying to stay awake here. Cool. Okay, so I just doubled that side. That's fine. I can just do that here. Make it look all nice and even. I guess I'll come back through and put leaves in here so that there's leaves. Kind of like the idea of having some greenery cover the roof. Boom. 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 That's something I feel about horror games as well. Is every time after you beat them like the first time, it gets like a lot easier afterwards. So you are able to beat those games in like a day or two, once you like understand like the mechanics and everything. It's just getting to that point that's like always like the rough stance. So it's like once you are there, you're pretty much there. Ooh, I feel the lag. Just going to do that just for support. Let's go see. We're definitely not running out of compost anytime soon for my dandelion farm. Crikey. You love breaking their ankles. That's fair. I actually want to see what this looks like from down below. I haven't got the chance to see what this looks like from down below. Oh, this looks sick. Once I start adding all that greenery in here, it's gonna look a lot better. I'm also planning to add like some stone pathing around here at some point. I'm probably gonna add like some wood or some stone. Maybe even wood. Wood would be nice. It's like the aspen color. Can't spell it all today. You're good. I got you, man. I'm understanding your words completely. I'm just gonna build that aspen, I think. It'll look a lot better. Make you feel any better? I can't spell either. That well sometimes, so. Everyone has their bad days. Boom, 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 boom. I should have just carved it. Like I said, unironically, I accidentally made like a Japanese garden by chance. That was definitely not the goal, but that is just what's come about. Which one? The breakout? Or a different game? It looks good. Let's get to work placing down blocks. Security breach. Who won? Now I kind of like want to go back through here and put like sand down now. Unironically. Nice. Was he close behind you or was he pretty far behind you? Yeah, what is wrong with me today? Hi, Snotty. Oh. I did too much dirt over here. Whoops. Hey, how close was he behind you? He'll be on the first boss when I was on the second boss, which is about an hour and a half apart. So he would be on the first while you were still on the while you were already on the second. Fair enough. Respectable time difference. I'll do something kind of cool here, actually. Let's do some stairs. And some slabs. There. You made him quit the game, bruh. Good job. You got him to get the achievement to get a life. I'm kidding. That's not surprising though. That does happen from time to time when it comes to things like that. That's why I try not to be competitive, because I don't want to ruin things for other people just because like I won or they won. So you're just like kind of just let it be. What are you doing to me, internet? I see you. There we go. Cool. I like that so much. I was gonna use like a little peek underneath. It's like a little pipe. Okay. How to get with this? It's all good though. I mean, you guys had fun, so all you can do is just be a good sport about it, I guess, in the end. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I probably don't need that much. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I want to do it like rails. There you go. Like that. Are you on Bedrock? I think you're right. That's right. You said you're on Bedrock, right? Internet, don't frick with me today. There you go. This allows me access to the back, so. Otherwise, it's a nice little vibe. Right, you said you're on Bedrock, right, though? I'm gonna replace that with moss. Whenever you load into Minecraft, are you loading... What do you play on console? Or do you play on PC? That'd be my first question. And then, if you are playing on console, then you're playing on Bedrock. Ooh. Frick. Well, that fixed my problem. Not in the way I intended. But yeah, if you're playing on Bedrock, you'll be coming in through... If you're playing on console, you're playing on Bedrock. Okay, the internet is really dying on me today. It's just not happy. PlayStation, so you're playing on Bedrock. The best way to do that on Bedrock is that you would add me as a friend on Bedrock, which we could do through Discord or something. Or if you have a way to send it to me on Discord, your username, we could be friends, and then you could just let me join the world. And it's simple as that, to be honest. It's fairly simple. Just gonna cover that up with some moss. And then, of course, if you're not comfortable with that, then there's not many other options, to be honest with you. That's kind of cool. I can actually make a way up here, too. You don't have Discord? Yeah, beyond that, that's like the only other way I would know how to do it. So we're kind of out of luck on that. It's no worries. I trust you're doing a good job. I trust you're doing Playtime Koa proud. There we go. That looks so good. Then I can add some hedgery here, make it look nice and well lived in. This place looks as sick as can be. Place down some lanterns. Okay. Blueberry pie! I'm going wild. That's so many freaking potatoes and stuff. There's just so much food. Are you back to me? Honestly, I think I came back. So PlayStation PC are crossplay ghosts. So in a way, that's what you could use to do it. And I basically just use PC. And you used to use your PlayStation and it would work together in tandem. Let's see, what do we have? So much hazel. Yeah. And we'll take some of this and stream it across. Nice. Look at all the charcoal, man. Just so much charcoal. Just so much. 36. Nice, 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 nice. Like I said, it's just multiplicative. Or it's just gonna increase over time. Look at with the baobab fruit, you can't give it to anybody. So, or you can just give it to people, that's it. And that it's kind of useless. So that is kind of depressing. Alright, I'm gonna put all this away, because I'm gonna take it back to my house. And then I need to set up a quick composting setup. Which is gonna definitely take a while. Let's see. I'm gonna need chutes, I'm gonna need belts. Gonna need everything in its mother. So let's see, if I do it, that's 1, 2, 3. And all that ends up at the very end. And then these don't ever really get extra as far as I'm aware, so I don't need to worry about those. So that's 3, and then 4, 5. Or I could just put a belt here, a central belt, and it would all just collect. So that works as well. Okay, I can just do that. Yikes. That does cause a problem here. That does cause an issue. Because that has to be here. So, we change